Next, let's queer up business. Detroit is modeling an LGBTQ plus business district like Wilton Manors. Detroit is making strides to establish an LGBTQ plus business district, aiming to fill the void left as queer spaces have diminished. Kevin Hurd, founder of the Detroit Regional LGBTQ plus Chamber of Commerce, noted the city has lost many of its LGBTQ plus venues since the 1970s and 80s. Now it's just down to 8. Unlike cities with established gayborhoods like Wilton Manors, Detroit lacks a dedicated LGBTQ plus hub, a gap Hurd seeks to address. The Chamber launched a survey in collaboration with the City of Detroit and LGBTQ plus research firm Community Marketing. The survey is to identify the most queer-friendly areas in Detroit. Hurd said the Chamber will be able to prioritize resources and services, highlighting that the survey results will guide focus groups and site selection for the district. So far, over 1,000 people have participated. Once the location is chosen, the Chamber will start a capital campaign to buy properties for queer businesses. The ambitious plan could take up to a decade, but the goal is to acquire the first parcel by 2026. Everyone here in Wilton Manors wishes our northern neighbors in Detroit all the success in the world. What a great story to have right after the last time. You know what I mean? Like the dedication to queer business, to queer community. There's just, it's amazing. And you know, we've got some amazing performers here in Wilton Manors that actually hail from Detroit.
Do we?
Uh-huh. Miss Bouvier.
Really?
Yes. And
She's
Miss Natasha Ricketts.
She's one of the top.
I know.
You know.
Both of whom will be joining myself and Eric Restivo on September 12th next week at Pride Fantasia. If you haven't got your tickets, get them quickly. MatthewDarren.com.
There you go. We should have talked about that in the
I know, I meant
That's a
that.
rescheduled event,
I meant to say that.
Yeah, it's a reschedule.
That was rescheduled from
Fantasia
Pride.
is supporting and benefiting SunServe's youth housing. They have a displaced youth housing program within all of the things that they do. SunServe is an amazing organization. They have so many things going on. If you don't know about them, you can look them up online. Or come next Thursday and hear a little bit more about them with some fun entertainment from our Michigan residents.
It's going to be incredible, and I'll be on the red carpet if you guys have any questions, all that fun stuff. I just love that the word gayborhood. So that you read that in the article. So any place in the United States that has a gayborhood, I feel happy. I feel when you search in your Google search gay bars and you're alone for, without your husband or without your partner or whatever for the night, but you want to go have a drink, you don't want to go to the hotel bar. I love a gayborhood, so this makes me happy.
Well, that's how we go back so far. Is we used to live in Wilton Manors. We do that now.
Yes.
We used to live in West Hollywood together.
Correct, and just gayborhood, right there.
Actually, I recently visited the gayborhood in Orlando. I mean, I go to Orlando a lot as an annual pass member for the, and so but I never actually quite explored the downtown area and the other area where it's like
What's
more
the big
LGBT.
one in Orlando? Gay Days? Oh, so that's not a club, right?
That's,
Is that a club?
That's the
Disney
Disney Gay Days, but they have their own pride, of course, their own commemoration because
Is there a
of Pulse.
Johnson's in Orlando? No, there's one in Tampa.
There's one in Tampa.
Yes.
It's really interesting that Detroit, I think Detroit is trying to revitalize itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when you do that, what's the first thing you do? You invite the gays, right?
Honey. Yeah.
Come fix this place up. And I wish them well, because it's too cold up there for people like me. But I wish them well up there.
I think it's always great that there's a concentrated area. I mean, we'll talk more about it because we have another story coming up about the census. But there seems to be I always like the idea that there's an urban area where the LGBTQ community is a safe space that's automatically welcome. I can hold my husband's hand or my boyfriend.
Yes, that's a big
drive.
That's a big thing that you just said, holding up the hand.
Safe. And the safety, because in today's world, guess what? It's still not safe out there.
Not safe.
No,
Not at all.
Not at
We
all.
fool ourselves sometimes.